Grand Rising. Grand Rising. What is up? What's up, guys? Grand Rising. We're gonna get started in just a minute. Hi, Eleni. Grand Rising. Good morning. What is up? All right. Really quickly, I just didn't get a chance to do this. I'm going to put my cream because my hands is dry. I'm going to put my cream and then I'm going to put my cuticle oil on. I'm due this week for my fill. I'm going to see if actually my sister could see me earlier. We'll see. But let me go ahead and put all this stuff and we shall get started. I have chakra stones in front of me, guys, because I just feel like it's going to bring some good energy to kind of balance us out for the start of our week. And y'all know how I am all about the energy. Like straight up about the energy. All right. So let me just go ahead and rub this in. I'm going to light some Palo Santo. We're going to get cleared things out and then we're going to get started because I'm just doing elements for the week. And I have some fun cards here that I want to use. We're going to take a peek and see what's up. Like what's coming for our elements, like what's going on. So we will get started. Okay. Hey, Divinity. I got to be careful because like I was using like a lot of products on my hands. And this shit lit my hair on fire one time. So I'm like not fucking playing. I am like not fucking playing with that shit. I'm like, y'all, let me light it from far away. Like, let me light it from far fucking away. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's get some good energy. All right. So if you look over here, you'll know if I'm on your element because I'm going to say it and I'm also going to timestamp it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the last video, I timestamped everything. Like I literally went through, sat through the entire video again and timestamped everything for you guys so that it's easier. Like if you just go back in and you want to look and see, you know, the reading or the astrology reading for your element or whatever, you click on it and it takes you right there. About there. I may be like a couple seconds off. I'm human. I'm fucking human, you know? But we're going to start with water, and we're going to do Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, as you guys see that I have over here, all right? Again, I want to mention this card of the day holder because I freaking love it, and I've loved this forever. I don't mention it enough. I haven't used it in forever because I haven't been in my office in forever. But this card of the day holder, along with the little mini tarot box that I have, it's from Black Ridge Company. I'm going to type her name here only because she's got some good stuff and she's on Etsy. So she's Black Ridge Co. on Etsy. I just wanted to mention her really quick. Her name is Josie. She's awesome. Make sure you tell her that I sent you, you know, like just say, oh, Green Eye Phoenix mentioned you and blah, blah, because she's amazing. And her stuff is very reasonable. Like her stuff is very reasonable. It's not like, you know, like people charge an arm and a leg for something, you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like her prices are very reasonable for what she does. And she does this, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just check her out. She's real cool. Anyways, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, all right? So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to get overall energy for you guys for the week and like what you should be maybe focusing on or maybe something that might be coming up or whatever. We're going to get general with these mindful messages, which I love. I haven't used them in forever. Matter of fact, yeah. We're going to get overall energy. And then I'm going to grab a couple cards here. So we're going to do mindful messages. We're going to do a journal message, of course. we're going to do an ancestor message, an astrology message. We're just going to pull each one, right, to pull. And then we'll pull some tarot as well. But then I also wanted to pull a crystal that maybe some of you could be working with this week in regards to your element, your situation. I was using these yesterday's actually when I went with one of my girlfriends, and it brought up some really cool crystals that she was able to work with, and she didn't think that she was going to be with crystals anymore. You know what I mean? But when we did this, she felt so drawn to it, and it was like really fun. And I even pulled one for myself too. It was like really fun. So let's get started. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What do we have for my water signs coming up this week? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Give me overall energy for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Okay. I'm going to grab everything that I wanted to do in order. All right. What about a journal message for my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios? Wow. If this shit ain't the motherfucking truth right now, this is ridiculous. That's crazy. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, my water signs. What ancestor message do you guys have for them this week? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What message do you have? I was going to say what water message. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. All right. What astrology message do my water signs need to hear right now? What astrology message do my water signs need to hear right now? For all of them watching now and all of them watching later. Oh my God. Pisces and new moon. Fucking hysterical. Okay, so there's that. All right, and what crystal can my water signs be working with this week? If they have it, even better. But what crystal should my water signs be working with this week? What crystal should my water signs be working with this week? Or trying to tap into? Okay. There's two that popped out, and we'll go through it. And then let's get some tarot. And then we're going to get into it. All right? Oh my gosh. So let me tell you what happened really quick. Let me pull really quick the final messages for the water signs, and then I'm going to tell you really quick before I get into the message divinity. It was so funny. Hold on. It was so funny. What messages for my water signs? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What messages for my water signs? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Thank you. Yep. That's y'all. Okay. So before I get into the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because I pulled all the cards now, we'll get into it. So divinity. Oh my God. Funny story. So you already know that I did the cooking, right? And then when I ate, I went to go lay down. I ate. I took a break. I had my client. I met with my client. Then after my client, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm so fucking tired. Let me lay down for a little bit. I ended up laying down. I didn't get up till like 11 something. Okay. I was supposed to call AM, and I totally fucking spaced. Like I literally fell asleep, passed out. But then I texted her when I got up. And so we were talking, and I said, I'm gonna go live, right? So I had gone live. And then she was like, let's try to do the Google Hangouts together. Let's try to go live together. So I said, okay, cool. So that's when you saw me. Like I was talking. And then I immediately like hopped off because we were trying to do that. Almost like 3 hours later, I mean, we just couldn't figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know what the issue is. I think it's because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So I can't like link something. That's what I think it is. But I'm going to try to investigate it more today because we literally were on Google Hangouts and it was fun, but we couldn't stream it live. Like I was so upset. So I got to figure out a way to do that. But that's what happened. So I ended up staying up super late, but it was just me and AM talking on Google Hangouts. Like I ended up staying up till almost like, I think we got off the phone maybe like 2:30. And then from there, I tried to throw on my big fat Greek wedding or whatever, but I passed out. And then I got up super early. So I slept maybe like a couple hours, like a good solid, maybe 2 hours. And then I got up. I just couldn't. Because I cannot sleep late. I just cannot sleep late. I don't know what it is. I just cannot. If I'm sick, then I'll sleep late because I have no fucking choice. But if I'm alright or whatever, like if it's just for sleeping, I cannot. That's why I laugh at people when they say that Pisces people sleep a lot. I surely do not. I surely do not. If anything, I'm always fucking up. Like literally, I'm always fucking up, divinity. By the way, honey, I am going to be responding to, I'm going to clarify that for you, okay? I have a feeling that you already know who it is, divinity. Like, I have a feeling that you already kind of know, but you just, again, your Virgo self needs the confirmation, and I'm going to get that for you, boo. I'm going to get that for you, boo-boo, okay? Hi, Liz. I was actually going to text you today later. Oh, my God, that's so funny, Liz. That's funny. So, all right, divinity. So, you're on my schedule today, too, honey, because I have 2 readings scheduled for today, and then I'm going to clarify that for you, and I'm doing some finishing touches on the Crystal 101 video for the spiritual class, all right? So let's get into it. Okay, so water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is your overall message. This is your overall energy for the week that's ahead. It's a playful energy, all right? I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there is so much fun to be had? That's your vibe, water signs. That's your vibe this week. Like literally. And I think I told you guys that there was going to be a time where you feel like maybe like a little bit down before the end of February. That's going to pick up very quickly for you. Like it is. Like it's going to pick up very, very quickly. All right. Like look at your journal message was, check it out. Who supports you? Who doesn't? Be honest, even if it hurts. Isn't that crazy that I was talking about that the other day, guys, about like, don't worry about, who's there for you, who's not, whatever. Like, it really is totally true. Like, we got to focus on our own shit. We got to focus on our own stuff, our own success. Like, everything that's for us shall not pass us. So why feel the need to be jealous? Why feel the need to be envious? There's no need for any of that. There's no need. Because whatever goes to somebody else, it wasn't meant for you. You will get your shit. And sometimes you might even get something even better. But you got to be in the right attitude and the right frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us back in the day, come on, guys, be honest. You know that there was jealousy and envious going on. I know I felt like that when I was younger in my fucking early 20s. I was always like, why is this person and why not me? Why not me? Why not me? I was always thinking victim. Like, why is this happening to me? When I finally got off my ass to fucking do something about it. Hello, goodbye. You guys know I'm very transparent about how I used to be. Like when I was very unevolved. That's part of our fucking growth. I'm not ashamed of that whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be honest, all right? Let's be honest, guys. We gotta be honest with ourselves. Right. Then your ancestor message is, lady, basically enjoying your growth and reaping the rewards for all the stuff that you put into play. Water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Y'all have been putting in a lot of fucking work. Even if it's mentally, emotionally, whatever the case, y'all have been putting in work. You're going to start reaping the rewards from that. I'm telling you. You're going to start getting recognition. People looking at you. People wanting to like be around you, wanting your energy. So be very mindful, all right? But check it out. You guys, your hard work is paying off. You got the 7 of Pentacles here. You're soul searching. You're doing reflection. You've been doing inner solitude work, like all this stuff. You've been doing so much fucking work, water signs. Like when I tell you, oh my God, the amount of water signs that I feel that have done so much internal work and outside work as well, because y'all have been busting your fucking ass. Like y'all have been moving and making moves where y'all never did that before, because y'all would sit with the idea and then be sad and blah, 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 blah. Now you guys are moving your asses. Y'all are moving your fucking asses. All right. So you guys had 3 crystals that fell out that you could possibly work with this week. All right. Now I'm going to briefly tell you a little bit about them. We're not going to get too crazy because these are super long, but I'm going to briefly tell you about them and kind of like what their meaning message is. And that way, whatever one you feel drawn to, it doesn't have to be all 3 because hello, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, I'm channeling a lot of water signs. It's whichever one you feel drawn to. All right. So the first one was Celestite. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but it says tune into your serenity anyone ignoring the consistent inner voice that actually has some good ideas for how you might better handle this whole life thing. That's who would need this. All right? Tuning into your serenity. Then a diamond, regular diamond. All right? It says shine your brightest. It says who needs it, who doesn't. Any type of mini diamond or any type of, if you can even find one like the, you know, for cheaper, like the actual stone itself, try to find it. Like when you just, so when you want to make your intentions perfectly clear, when it's time to beam your own unique light through the darkness for all to see, own it with diamond. I have one on all the time. It's not big, obviously. My sister had gotten this for me for Christmas, but there's little specks of diamonds throughout, and it's the most gorgeous ring, but not for nothing, I do feel like a bad bitch when I have it on. I don't know why. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, I guess. I guess they were right because I feel amazing when I have it on. And my necklace too. I just feel real bougie. I do. I feel real, I'm not even a friend. I feel real bougie when I have my little diamond thing on. And I have a couple other little diamond things as well. Like my mom had gotten this bracelet. This is gold and diamonds throughout, but I wear this all the time. Like I just love it. So just keep that in mind. All right. And then Tibetan black quartz. Light up your spiritual path. Anybody who needs this is this. Tantrists, Sagittarians, metaphysicists, and occultists. So Sagittarians, if you're a Sagittarius, you may want to look into that. It's lighten up your spiritual path. All right? When you're chasing enlightenment on the meditation cushion, when you're pulling cards and things like that, this could be very, very good for you. All right? So there's that. Now I want to get into your guys' 2 astrology messages, and that comes from the guidebook, which I freaking love. So let's get into it. So you guys got new moon. Let's see. All right, new moon. All right, so you guys got water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you guys got new moon. This phase represents the starting point of the lunar cycle. It is where the subconscious and the conscious mind share the same plane, and this means you should focus on your aspirations and emotional desires. If you plant the seeds, they shall grow. Think of the new moon as a blank page where you control the story. What do you wish for most? This can also be a period of uncertainty and insecurity because we cannot see the moon's glow. The keyword for this card is beginning. And ain't that shit fucking true? Y'all are just beginning on this new path that you guys have for your life because there's a lot of good shit coming here. Like a lot of good shit coming here. Why? Because a lot of you have done the work. All right. And then you guys got Pisces. So mixed emotions could be an ongoing theme for you. Pisces acknowledges this confusion, and this card is a reminder not to make rash decisions. When faced with a problem, you may feel tempted to go with the first option presented to you just to do anything but stand still, but that would be unwise. Do some soul searching, and when you are ready to make a decision, you'll know which choice is the right one. Pisces can also mean that you are feeling overly sensitive and imagining problems that aren't actually there. Whether it is reading too much into comments made in passing by those around you or not processing your own emotions towards others. These types of situations need to be handled gracefully. The keywords for this one is grace, allude, emotional, confusion, mystical, dreamy, reflection, and oversensitive. All right. All right. So that's for you guys, water signs. Diamond I have. The other one I don't have. Okay. I'm working with my diamond this week. That's what I'm working on because I don't have the other ones. So that's the one that called to me. All right. So that's for you guys, my water signs. All right. Let's get into it. Let's do earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so let's put you guys up here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Earth signs. And we are going to cleanse and we're going to sage between each element. Because that's just how I'm fucking rolling nowadays. We doing this legit, man. Because we want the best we can. So let's go ahead and cleanse right before we start Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This thing with somebody keeps popping up here for you guys. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This thing with somebody keeps popping up here for y'all. Let's get into it. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. What overall energy do we have for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That we're going to take because that one stood, which is funny. All right. Earth signs. What journal message do we have for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What journal message do we have for my earth signs to reflect on this week? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What journal message do we have? Thank you. Ancestor message. Let me turn it around because I feel like that's so like nah. Wow, 2 things about gratitude here for you guys. 2 things about gratitude. Practicing more gratitude going in to this week. What ancestor message do we have? What ancestor message? What ancestor message for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. My earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What journal? What ancestor message do we have? Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Thank you. All right. What astrology message do we have for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What astrology message do we have for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, oh, that's the one that wanted to come. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. And that's the one that I was like, that's the one that wants to come out. It wanted to come out and play the own fucking Taurus. That literally just happened with water signs, Pisces as well. Some of you are in a Pisces-Taurus connection. That shit is coming across fucking strong. Some of you are in a Pisces-Taurus connection. And, take it as it resonates. It could be Pisces-Taurus, but it could just be also earth and water. But there's a connection here like that. That shit is funny. Hey, Joanna. All right. What crystal can my earth signs be working with this week to help them on their journey for the week? What crystal can my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you are going to be getting communication soon from somebody. If you're dealing with an earth sign or like a water sign, like take that energy where it goes. But if that's you, like if there's some of you dealing with this type of connection, there's going to be communication coming through soon. All right. What crystal can my earth signs be working with this week? What crystal can my earth signs be working with? You guys also got 3. I'm telling you right now, some of you are dealing with the, like, take it as it resonates, but there's this energy here of somebody dealing with a water sign or vice versa, like an earth sign. Somebody's dealing with each other. There's somebody dealing with each other here. Okay. All right. What other messages? What other messages do we have for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? And remember, guys, if you have any of these signs, like in your placements, there are messages within these element readings that can resonate with you. I always look at the sun, moon, and rising. I don't really look, obviously the extra stuff is important, but as far as like readings or whatever, you could possibly look at your Venus as well, like what placement you have in Venus when it comes to like love readings, but like readings in general, I just always look for sun, moon, rising. So if you have any placements of like You know, if you have, like for me, for example, I would either go to see an Aries read, a Taurus read, or a Pisces read, and there might be messages in there for me. And that's my sun, moon, rising placements. Does that make sense? But if you're watching love readings, then you could also check what your Venus placement is, because that's kind of like the lovey-dovey, how we love, how we see love, and all that stuff. So then you can look and see what your placement is. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think my Venus is Pisces, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I'm always with Pisces readings. Okay. Two of Swords. I fucking knew it. I knew it, you see? I knew it. Backstabbing, opportunism here. I knew it. Okay. So let's get into it. And then after I'm done with this one, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll answer like some questions if you guys have questions. And then we'll do fire signs and air signs. All right. So earth signs, this is what we have for you. Edge of greatness and then gratitude. And your journal message also talks about gratitude. It says, I feel grateful when, but I feel ungrateful when. Does that make sense? So it's really a need for you to reflect in regards to why there are certain things and times and days maybe that you do feel grateful and why you don't those other times. So that's going to be super good and important for you guys to reflect on this week. So I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I am feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. Okay, so very strong message here about practicing gratitude and being grateful, even just for the little things, guys. All right, and then edge of greatness. The universe is opening doors for me, bringing opportunities my way. I don't crumble at the edge of my greatness. I take the opportunities that come and walk through the doors with confidence. Okay, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. And then your guys' ancestor message is see from a higher perspective. You kind of see like there's like a little bit of a theme going on here. You know what I mean? Like really being grateful and really trying to embrace the fact that there are certain things that are like planned for you that are going to work out in your favor, but you really have to see things from a different perspective. I know a lot of you, it's hard for you to get past that negative thinking because I get it. I do get it. I get that your mind is framed like that. But this is what I mean. We have to be stronger than what our mind is trying to tell us. Like, you control your mind. You can tell your mind, no, I don't want to think like that. I'm trying to think this fucking way. You have to start talking to yourself like that so that you can start shifting that mindset. It is possible. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work, man. Who knew that it would be so much fucking work to heal and learn and grow? Who knew? Who knew? Because if you think about it, when you stood stagnant and stood still, things seemed calmer even though they fucking sucked, but they seemed calm, right? But when you're healing and growing and learning and shifting and changing, shit can hit the fan very quickly, but then bam, you get to your next level and you're good to go. See how crazy that is? You see the difference? Like, you see how fucking crazy that shit is? I'm telling you. Anywho. All right. Now, you guys have a couple of different crystals that says that you can kind of work with things. Now, mind you, manifest your masterpiece is citrine. Okay? Anybody with a big idea or a big dream needs the citrine. But this is something that you guys are trying to shift your mindset about. So that would be a good crystal to work with this week. Then you guys got Rhodonite, which is so funny because I actually have one of these, but I have this paired with something else. And it's go with your heart. It says potential wasters, those deeply sighing, I hate my job type, and Sagittarians also could benefit from this crystal as well. Go with your heart. It says against your open heart, begin begging the universe to tell you what the fuck you should be doing with your life. Yeah, that's definitely one for you guys, earth signs. And then Larimar is another one. Like, again, you might feel drawn to just one. You might feel drawn to two. You might feel drawn to three. But just keep that in mind, all right? And then this one says slow your roll. The hot-tempered. So anybody hot-tempered, or it says any Aries, Larimar could be for you. So like if you feel like you have a short fuse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, where you just feel like you might fucking snap at somebody and you try like not to be like that, that could also be one to work with this week because that might be coming up for you because check it out. There's some backstabbing. There's some opportunism going on here. There's a stalemate. There's like a need to make a decision. Some of you are at a crossroads. And I was saying that for a while now, that some of you are at a crossroads because there's somebody here that you missed an opportunity with. And a lot of you, depending on if that resonates for you, right? Because it could be your person who did it to you or you did it to your person. But there's definitely still this indecision here. There's still like a difficult choice to make, and there's still somebody here who's in very much denial about their connection and how strongly they actually feel towards somebody. There's somebody here still denying feelings, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, now let's get into your guys' astrology messages. So the first one you guys got was Pluto. Let's see. Okay. So Pluto, all right, it says Pluto in a reading points to a big change coming your way. It is likely an ending of some sort. This will feel like a sudden event, but if you look deep enough into your psyche, you'll see that this was in the works for some time. Divine timing. This death needs to happen to make room for new life. The initiation of a new cycle is painful, but fighting it will just drag those feelings out. What was I just saying, right? About oh my God, I'm telling you. If you have been waiting for a big ending or some type of monumental change to take place, know that it will be arriving shortly. What was I fucking saying? Sometimes the anticipation of knowing that something out of your control is about to happen is almost worse than the actual event. Oh my God, that is so you guys. Oh my God. That is so you guys, Earth signs. Freedom from old structures and anxiety is a relief. And it is in that moment that you can begin to rebuild. Keywords here is death, rebirth, resurrection, change, destruction, occult, ghosts, and underworld. Oh my God, this is literally so you guys, Earth signs, literally. Oh my God, that shit is funny. Telling you. Always know what you need. Always know what you need. I'm telling you. Crazy. All right. Then you guys got Taurus. Okay. And then lastly, you guys got Taurus. Taurus reminds us that it is okay to crave comfort and to indulge every once in a while. It is okay to spend some money on yourself as long as your responsibilities take priority. A good thing to remember is that pleasure doesn't have to cost. A book from the library is going to contain the same words as it would if you purchased it. Flowers picked from a garden smell just as good as ones from a store. If you have been holding on to resources too tightly, now would be a good time to invest a little in your future. The easiest way to do this is to open a savings account. It will satisfy your need to possess the funds, but also helps you create a safety net for the future. And then the keywords here are security, grounded, beauty, art, stubborn, and strength. All right, so that's your guys' astrology message. I want to just really quickly talk about this indecision process again over here because, yeah. You see? Because there we go with the indecision. There's an indecision here that you guys have when it comes to this person. There's somebody here. Somebody here has been in denial about a connection with somebody. Somebody here has had feelings for somebody, but they have never really like truly admitted to what they feel. And the feeling is that you can't live without this person. Like there's a reunion that's wanted here like so badly. But then you have boundaries that the other person has. And so now this person, and place the energy where it goes, like I said, because it could be you doing this to your person or your person doing this to you, Earth signs. But there's this need that now I got boundaries, you know. So like now whoever it is that wants to try to come in is scared to come in because they know that there's somebody here who's not going to take any shit. Like literally. And somebody chose to walk away here. Yeah, look it. Somebody chose to walk away here. Somebody definitely closed the book and chapter, whatever the hell you want to call it. Somebody closed this up. Somebody definitely closed this up. Like they was like, F this. I'm closing this shit up. And somebody definitely got backstabbed here. Somebody definitely felt like used, betrayed, backstabbed. Like if they were an opportunity, like they felt used. All right? So just keep that in mind, because there's a lot of you who made this choice that you're like, F this. Like, if this person did this to me, or if I did this to my person, or whatever the case, there's a choice being made here that somebody wants to walk away. All right, Earth signs? All right, so that's what I have for you guys, all right, for this week. I hope that was helpful. We're going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to do fire and air. But I'm just going to take a quick break because I'm trying to, you know, just take little quick breaks in between so that I can chill when I have a sip of my coffee. Why don't you guys tell me how your day's going? Y'all already know that I passed the fuck out last night after I made that amazing fucking meal. I just brought my father some this morning. When I went to go get my coffee, I actually went to go pick up tins from him. And I said, I need bins or whatever, or like whatever Tupperware so I can, you know, give you food. And I made him aware. I said, listen, it was a lot of cups of rice that I made. So throughout, you may find a grain or two that is raw. I said, but for the most part, it came out nice, fluffy, like it's so good. Guys, I literally did have 2 plates of that shit yesterday. When I tell you, I fucking passed out. Like, I fucking passed out, bro. I passed out. I passed the fuck out. It was crazy. It was so crazy. Like, and then I couldn't sleep because I passed out. Like, it was a mess. My whole inner compass is fucked up. Like, my whole inner compass is all jacked up. And I still have to run out later to go bring my mom her pot back, but I'm going to return it to her with the rice that I'm going to give her, you know? So, like, I'm going to be like, here you go. And then I still, when I come back, I have readings to do, people that are on my schedule today. I'm going to do those today. I have a lot of things I'm doing, like, but I'm so excited to do them. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, yes, Pisces season. Let's go. Let's get it going. Aquarius, I know you guys are still in your season. I'm not taking away from your season. I'm just excited that Pisces season is coming, and not even really just because of my birthday. I'm excited for Pisces season because that's when the change is starting to come. Like, it's starting to slowly but surely come, and it's going to get busier, all right? So that's what I'm excited about. Fuck a birthday. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, that's nice and dandy, but I'm really fucking excited about really fucking being productive, bro. Like, I've literally been being so accountable. It's not even funny. And I thank you guys, you know, because you guys also keep me accountable. You know, you keep me on my shit. And I love it. And I love it. Don't forget about the love special, guys, too. Remember, $50. I just actually did a whole bunch. I did like 3 or 4 of these, and they were so freaking fun. I like the singing bowl. Like, I pulled charms. It was just fun. I love doing the love readings like that. I'm excited because I have a career reading to do later today. I'm either going to do it later today or tomorrow. It's going to go on my schedule. But I love career readings. When I tell you I'm all about that fucking bag, let me tell you, I'm all about that fucking bag this year. Like, I'm not playing. Like, I'm all about, yes, tell me what to do. What can I do? What can I do to make money? Give me the advice. Like, what is up? Me and Micah were up so late. I think he fell asleep like 3 or 4. Like, it's crazy. We were literally up so late. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I was like, you're up, I'm up, we're all up. It'll be anarchy. Did it? That's good. Good, I'm glad. I hope you guys are enjoying like the different cards, because I have so many freaking amazing decks, and I'm like, I gotta start using my decks again. I'm like, I gotta get up there. All right, we're gonna get into it. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag, you guys are up. Let's see what's up. What's up for you guys? All right. I know I did this already, but just in case. Por si acaso, señoras y señores, por si acaso. It's so funny because like I messaged my sister yesterday, guys, right? Because I have my appointment coming up with her for my fill. Which, by the way, they still look like fucking amazing. I mean, I still feel they feel amazing. I haven't broken any of them. None of them have chipped. I mean, I fucking call that a fucking success. I mean, I call that a fucking success in my book. That's a fucking success. Why would I complain, right? So I messaged her and I said, can you just remind me of your prices again, ma'am? You know, so she like sent me the prices. I said, here you go. And I sent her my, the money so that I'm already paid up. I was like, I'm already paying you. I said, because I just don't want to forget to not, I said, and I need these done, because I'm just getting bored of the color. But they look, I mean, look at them. They still look pretty damn good if you ask me. They still look pretty damn good. Okay. Fire signs. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's get you guys up here. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. Remember, your sun, moon, and rising sign, all right? Any placements that you have, any of the messages can resonate for you, all right? So if you're a Libra sun, Pisces moon, Cancer rising, like any of the messages from the elements may resonate with you if you have those major placements in your top 3. They're like the top 3, I call them. And again, your Venus, look at your Venus placement as well, because when you're looking at love readings, then the Venus is also what you can look for to resonate, all right? Just to mention really quickly, guys, we are clear to go until the end of April. Y'all know that, right? There's nothing going retrograde. Like everything is fucking direct until the end of April. April 29th, basically. You're good to go. That means any type of business, any type of things that you want to get started, anything you want to do, now is the fucking time to do it. It's time to bust ass, like literally. End of February, March. You got literally 2.5 months. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. This is the time. This is the time to move forward, to do what you got to do. This is the time. This is the time. All right? All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. What journal message do we have for my Aries, Leo, Sag? So then love readings, divinity for you. Love readings. You could also look at Leo. Look at the Leo ones as well and see if you have messages there. And if you feel like, say, for example, Chacho, mira esto. Wow, there's a lot that came out for you guys, fire signs. Fuck it. We're going to get into it. You guys got 4 journal things that you got to reflect on. Can't make this shit up. Yeah, so if you're a Leo Venus, look at some Leo readings, divinity. Today, try to look at some Leo readings that are love-based. Love-based. And see how you resonate with those. And then let me know. I think I have some Leo love readings that I've done. I didn't do a lot of them, but I think I have some Leo readings that I've done. All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's get into it. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Wow, okay. This is going to be a long reading for you guys. Aries, Leo, Sag. Sit tight, because this is going to be a long one for you guys. What crystal could my fire signs be working with? Aries, Leo, Sag. But I'm not surprised. This fiery energy has been real bonkers lately. Real bonkers. Like real bonkers. What crystal, if any, could my fire signs be working with? Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Light up your spiritual path. Okay, that's the one crystal. All right. What else for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. What other messages for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag? There's a lot of you Sages that are coming out of some darkness here. I know that's random for Sages, but there's a lot of Sages who are randomly coming out of like a lot of darkness, all right, is what I'm getting here. And then there's a lot of Aries energy that I'm picking up on that is all over the place. Like there's a lot going on with the Aries energy. And then the Sag energy, it's almost as if you guys are literally going into calmer waters. Like you guys have literally, for those of you who have literally been on a spiritual journey and you have been literally learning and all this stuff, there is a spiritual journey here that you have set up for yourselves, and y'all are good to go. Y'all are good to go. All right, so let's get into it. I pulled the tarot. All right, so let's see. All right. So fire signs, new adventures, Aries, Leo, Sag, new adventures, all right? Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. So there's some new adventures coming here for you guys, all right? But there's a lot of like self-reflection that still needs to be done here. Because like I said, I'm really picking up on a lot of like Sag energy that is moving forward, or at least trying to move forward. But it's more of a feminine Sag energy, all right? So, and then like I said, Aries and Leo, like that energy is really crazy right now. Like it is. There's a lot of like regret, remorse, starting new cycles, and just like not a lot of learning going on. You know, there's a lot of suffering going on. There's still suffering. There's still like a sadness there that needs to be addressed before you can actually embark on your spiritual journey. Because some of you are on a false one. You know what I'm saying? Like some of you are on a false one. Like there's things going on, but you're not matching. Like your things are not matching, basically. All right. So the first one you guys got was write a letter from fear. Okay. What does it say? What's its tone? And then write a letter back. And then it says, note, this is tough. So we already know. We know that that's not something comfortable to really kind of like sit and do. But I love these journal cards because even if I'm stuck on something that I need to write, I'll literally pull one of these and I'll start writing like crazy, because it really does help to self-reflect on stuff like this. And it really helps to do things like this, especially if you know that you're a person who has a lot of fear, to kind of step into the unknown, to kind of like embark on something that, you know, you think you might not land on your feet or whatever, right? But what I love about that fiery energy is that you guys literally can work through that fear, whether you're faking the funk or not. A lot of you really know how to work through that fear, because then you know that your head will match up to your heart type of thing. You know what I mean? So I love that. And then you guys got, this is funny because I picked this up for a lot of you. What wounds or beliefs from my childhood am I bringing with me into adulthood? Crazy, right? Crazy. Hey, B, happy Sunday. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy to think about. But how crazy that that would pop up for you guys, right? Isn't it crazy? Then, when was your intuition totally spot on? Some of you are a little bit off with your intuition, and some of you have been off. Some of you are beginning to be off with your intuition because there's a lot of things going on and your intuition is completely gone, okay? But then there's a lot of you too. I keep getting this Sag female energy. There's a lot of you too that have been really learning how to trust your own gut and your own intuition, and learning that, wow, when I really do feel and do what I feel, it's working out in my favor. And then where in life do you need to loosen the grip? I already know. I know where you guys need to loosen the grip. I can tell you that some of you need to loosen the control. You know, like basically like when you're kind of being guided towards a decision, but then you go against it because you want to be in control of your life and you don't want to be told what to do, then you're embarking on something you shouldn't. But there you go. You chose what you wanted to do, right? You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can stop you because we got that free will. Remember, in between, we got that free will. You know what I mean? Like there are certain things that are destined. Yeah, that's fine. But Really, depending on how you get there, you could take the long way there, or you could take the short way there. And some of y'all are taking the long way because you're giving into old patterns, old behaviors, old choices. I mean, I don't make the rules. Listen, I don't make the rules. Pero that's what we got. All right. Then you guys got Eagle, see from a higher perspective. All right. Which some of you, like I said, some of you are. Like some of you really have been coming to realizations like, wow, this is amazing. You know, like I'm literally trusting myself and I'm trusting my gut. And like, wow, like I'm getting there. You know what I mean? And then take care of your needs. Winter. Some of you, something significant is going to happen in winter for you. Some of you might get tested again in the winter time, meaning like that you're the ones who gave into old behaviors and patterns and old people, right? Your year's going to be like this again because it is. You signed, sealed, delivered when you gave into the past and the old patterns and when you chose to do that, it was literally like the contrato, signed, sealed, delivered. Te jodiste for the year because the year's going to be like this. You will have money, like I keep saying. I keep seeing money. But as far as like emotional fulfillment, happiness, really being happy within yourself, that's going to be very up and down for those of you who chose the past and any old behaviors, patterns, all that stuff, okay? But wintertime, you're going to have another epiphany. So you're going to be tested again around wintertime. Just pay attention to wintertime this year. You're going to be tested again during wintertime, right before the new year is going to hit. And they're going to see again whether or not you give in to the old patterns and behaviors. You're going to get another chance, but it's not going to be till winter. Why? Because winter is the time that you chose to give in to the past. That's what I'm getting for some of you. All right? Then the crystal that you guys can work with this week that may be beneficial to you is the Tibetan black quartz. All right? It says light up your spiritual path. Anybody? So look, and oh my gosh, look it says Sagittarians. Look at that. Aries, Leo, Sag. It says just that. Sagittarians, tantrists, occultists, anything metaphysicists, anybody who works with trying to, gain spirituality, try to, work with your intuition, that would be beneficial. But anyways, for fire signs, that's what's popping up for you guys this week, all right? Now, like I said, look it. I love it because here goes you guys, the ones that did the right thing and gave into the right choices and really followed your intuition. You're going to be reaping the rewards. You're going to be reaping your rewards for all the things that you planted and all the things like the seeds that you have planted. You're going to start seeing those rewards. They're going to start coming in for you. They're going to start coming in for you. They truly are. You're assertive now. You're taking charge. There's like a take charge energy here. Like being like somebody that's being very much in their energy, like really, really, really realizing like, wow, I could literally be the creator of my little reality here. Like I could change things. I can shift things. And then the ones who gave into the past and the past behaviors, you guys literally came to a stalemate. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. I mean, you guys came to a stalemate here. You guys are there's some of you very much in denial about the fact that your life really needs major change. And if you don't make the major change, it's going to be up and down again this year. It's going to be very up and down again this year. You're going to be at a crossroads again until winter. Until winter. Imagine that. That's a long damn time. You know what I'm saying? That's a long damn time. Okay, let's get into your guys' astrology messages here. You guys got 6th house, Saturn, lunar eclipse, and 9th house. So we're going to start with the houses. Then you guys got Saturn and lunar eclipse. All right, so let's get into that for you. Let's see. Yep, so you got 6th house. All right, so Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, these are your astrology cards that I pulled. Let's get into them. While the 5th house is all about fun, the 6th house card is a sign that it's time to get back to work. Putting off completing your to-do list just results in a longer list. It's better to get ahead so you don't overwhelm yourself later. Look for ways to streamline or switch up your routine to keep things from getting too stale. The 6th house can also mean that something is going on with your health. If you have been neglecting your body, now is the time to try to reconnect with it. Whether it is changing your way of eating or trying different exercises. This card is the boost of confidence you need. Aries, Leo, Sag, all right? Aries, Leo, Sag. Then you guys got 9th house. You guys have, there's a lot of yellow and gold here from what I'm seeing. Some of you may want to look up those colors and see how that pertains to your energy currently, but look up like gold and like yellow because it's a very gold, like this color, like very goldish color that keeps like popping out. So just look that up for anybody that wants to look it up. Ninth house. As the house of knowledge, this card is letting you know it is the right time to look outside your comfort zone and explore new subjects. What have you always been interested in learning, but you were too afraid to explore because you didn't think it was appropriate? A book can transport you anywhere in the world. These days, even an app on your phone can teach you a new language. Stop putting off learning the things you want to know. Maybe you have a special skill or interesting viewpoint that can help others. Knowledge isn't relegated to a single person or idea. We continuously take old ideas and build upon them until they work with where we are now as individuals and as societies. Interesting. I like that. That is very, very interesting. I like that. All right. So then you guys got, hold on. Okay, so then you guys also got lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse occurs when the moon moves behind the earth and ends up in its shadow. It may seem strange that something in a shadow can be known as the illuminator, but that is because this event only takes place during a full moon. A lunar eclipse carries the same message as a regular full moon, but intensified. Truths that we may not be ready to see are going to come to light. Yep. Okay, and then lastly, you guys got Saturn. 2 steps forward and 1 step back is that slogan for Saturn. If he is showing up for you, you are probably in the midst of a major life test. It can feel like no matter what you do, you just can't get ahead. This isn't actually the case. You are moving forward, but Saturn just likes to make sure you are certain of your direction. Are you making responsible choices? Are you utilizing your tools to the best of your ability? Make sure you are clear about these things because you will have a final exam. If you are going through a period of chaos and confusion, you need to look to Saturn for advice. What areas of your life can you organize and restructure? What behaviors are no longer serving your best interests? If you can effectively let go of the things that are holding you back, you will have more time to focus on your major goals and aspirations. Wow, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Wow. Well, I feel like literally a mix of everything you guys needed to hear for sure. Literally like a mix of everything. It was like perfect for you guys. That was a lot though. That was a lot. You see what I'm saying? How I was saying that there was like real crazy wonky energy with that? Very crazy wonky energy. But there was a lot of good in there too. There was a lot of good in there for people who didn't give into like past behaviors and all that stuff. There was a lot of good in there as well for you guys. And I'm excited for that. I'm so excited for that progress because that's so exciting. All right. And then lastly, we're going to do air. Lastly, let's do air. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's get you guys up here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, you know what's funny? That's what I'm saying. There was like a goldy color for you guys, Aries, Leo, Sag, right? And then over here, I'm getting lots of gray for some reason for this particular thing. You don't have to look up that color because the color's not standing out to me or anything like that. But there's just like a lot of gray that pops out to me. Okay, let's do it. We're in for the long haul. Let's get Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Air signs. Air signs, my air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What do we got for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini? Some of you are in indecision as well. Some of you are still dabbling with like a decision. But it's so funny because even though you're dabbling with the decision, it's like you know what you want to do and you're going to continue to do what you want to do. But you know that eventually you're going to get to a point where you absolutely have to shit or get off the pot. And you're like not looking forward to that day. That's what's going on. Like that's the energy that I'm getting for this week. Like some of you don't. Like you're waiting for like that day to come and you don't want that day to come and you're just like, damn it, you know? Let's see. Overall energy for my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini for this coming week. Expansive. Yeah. I like that. That is something really good that I was picking up too. Remember how I kept saying like 50-50? Some of you are going to be settling, right? But like not in a bad way, but just kind of making a choice to be like that. This is my life and that's it. And then some of you are like, no, fuck that. You know, I can change my life. And then some of you are in the energy where you are going to do that, which I love. Remember I said this is where you're overanalyzing and you're overthinking. Come in for you to be a winner. Because there's like a lot of energy of trying to change your life to the reality that you want it. Some of you want to expand your money as well because some of you want to go, like, it's almost like some of you that are working for somebody else or some of you that have this, like, you know, there's a lot of you who are thinking that you want to do your own thing. That's like real strong. There's a lot of you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I'm getting a lot of Libras and Geminis that want this. So, you know, take it as it resonates, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but just literally like there's a lot of energy here of like really wanting like this fucking change. There's like a lot of wanting change. I love it. I love that. Okay. What ancestor message do we have for my air signs? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I hope you guys appreciate, you know, like I line them up because I also, like I always say, like sometimes when I get off the live or like if I'm doing a client call or whatever and I get off, I always have to try to have like some good vibes and energy to kind of go throughout. So I hope you guys can feel it because I have like all the chakra stones here so that we could practice kind of like getting aligned and stuff. What is the message? And whoever wants to purchase the first spiritual class, which is the Crystals 101, you just let me know. You just email me. Again, they are $20 per class, or you could do $50 monthly, and then you have access to all the classes. All right. Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What other messages for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Again, you guys got one of your own energies. That's hilarious. Hilario. Okay. What crystal can my air signs be working with this week that may help them? Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. No worries, Joanna, honey. You could go wherever you want, girl. You could go wherever you want, girl. I just like doing them this way because honestly, it makes it easier for me. Like, y'all don't even know the shit that I go through when it comes to the storage on my work phone, whatever. But I realized the trick. I realized what the hell is going on. Call me crazy, call me loca, whatever you want to call me. But I know for a damn fact. So, first of all, energy is really crazy, okay? And you know how, like I say, during the retrograde, sometimes it works with me, it works against me, whatever. Like, I get a mix, right? Now, this is one thing I've noticed. When I download TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube on my work phone, right? Literally, those are the only 3 apps that I have active on my work phone because I need to record on TikTok, I upload it to Instagram, and then sometimes I have to do readings and I upload those to my YouTube, right? Please explain to me how they tell me after I've downloaded these things that I have all this space, but then as I'm using the apps, okay, they start to get basically kind of like background data that we don't really see. And then all of a sudden, you ain't got no fucking space. And I'm like, what the hell is this shit? So you know what I do? I figured out the fucking trick because now I work against them too. I basically delete the apps, reinstall them, and all of a sudden that background data gets bloop. Wherever the fuck it goes wherever the fuck it goes. And then all of a sudden I have all this space. Please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. Because that's how I made sense of it. Like, that's literally what I had to do. And all of a sudden now I got all this fucking space on my phone. Like, wow. Like, hello, goodbye. TikTok literally said that it took up like almost like 60 gigabytes on my damn phone. TikTok, why are you taking up so much damn space on my damn phone? Well, that's the trick, Joanna. Don't even delete photos no more. Just delete an app, reinstall it, and bam, all of a sudden. And you got to do that every so often. I noticed that I have to do it every so often, but you know what? Listen, I'd rather do that than go through the damn aggravation that they be putting me through. No, sir. We're not trying to be aggravated in 2022. No. Working smarter, not harder, okay? Like, literally, that's the trick. I'm telling you. Try it and then you tell me. Check your freaking storage before you delete an app, right? Delete the app, reinstall it, and then all of a sudden look it. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, see? Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. See, there we go. There we go with this energy, see? Yes. Oh, my God, see? I knew it. Okay. All right. Air signs. Let's get into it. Crazy. It's crazy. Like, when I tell you, I'm literally like, I'm like, what? Like, it's insane. But then again, I think to myself, I'm like, Melissa, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, energy's crazy. I'm like, literally, it could just, literally, sometimes there's like no damn explanation for certain things that be happening. Like, literally no freaking explanation, except for the fact that it's energy and that it's meant to happen like that. That's why I don't fight against nothing anymore, bro. Like, I really don't. If I feel that I can't do this, I don't do it. If I feel like I shouldn't talk to this person, I don't do it. If I feel like I should respond back, I don't do it. I literally go with what the hell I'm being guided to do, and that's it. And I don't even question it no more. Like, when I tell you my inner compass, let me tell you. Woo! It took me a long time to get here, guys. Like, listen, and I'm still doing work every day. I'm still learning shit about myself that I need to change. Example, cursing. I really do want to stop cursing so damn much. But they say people who are very, very intelligent curse a lot. And I curse a lot. But I'm trying to calm that down. I am. Because it's just one of the things that I feel like is like not ladylike, in my opinion. I hate when I do it because I do. I sound like, I'm like, yeah, I should be able to curse and do what I want. I'm like, but damn, sometimes I do. I hear myself and I'm like, it's not ladylike. I'm like, it's not very ladylike, Melissa. I'm like, and you want to be classy. You want to be a classy lady, So I'm trying not to curse. No promises, but I'm trying. Okay. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So check it out. Check it out, because remember how I was telling you guys that there's a lot of you who want to like work for yourself. There's a lot of you who like don't want to be involved in like certain work situations or experiences anymore, right? So half of you are, like I said, wanting a lot of change. There's going to be a lot of expansion coming for you this year. Those of you who, I don't want to say gave into the past, because it's not that you guys gave into the past. It's just that Some of you have just kind of like took a step down and said, you know what? This is my card. This is what I need to figure out. This is what it is. Like, let me see what I figure out before I really try to change my life. Like, let me see if I could deal with this card that I was dealt. That's what I mean. So you're not really settling because you're still open-minded about the fact that you could change things. But for right now, you're staying put. Okay? For some of you. That's not for all of you. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. Okay? And then you guys got for your journal message, you guys got, how are your money mindset beliefs supporting you and or holding you back? All right. And then look at, here goes the fear thing again, right? With the change. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. You guys know how that resonates for you. That's what I'm saying. You know. And then Knight, be brave and honest. How crazy. How crazy. Look at all that masculine energy. Look at all that masculine energy telling you, like, go for it. Make the fucking change. Like, go for it. Okay? Let me move those right there. All right. Then you guys got the two crystals that you guys could be using. And this is so simple, too, because anybody can get it. It's a clear quartz. It's a clear quartz. It's very inexpensive, very cheap. I think the cheapest clear quartz that I ever got was like $1. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, they're really cheap. And I got a lot of these in bulk because I put them on my cards. You know? This one says enhance your vision. Geminis could benefit from this stone as well. And then anybody that really needs a little bit of like a boost, right? Like meditating, trying to release any type of limitations that you may have like in your life, like restrictive thinking, right? And then you guys got chrysoprase. I'm probably butchering the name. I'm butchering it, but that's what we got. And this one is grow from your heart out. Anybody that's kind of like trying to explore their youth or trying to like really come from a place of forgiveness or forgiving your parents, forgiving yourself, trying to like evolve, basically trying to work on any type of inner work. This is good. This is good. I gotta get me one of these. I like this. This is good. Okay. Yeah, here you go. See? There you go with the overanalyzing and the overthinking. You're still thinking about two different paths, decision, trying to make, like, should I stay, should I go, right? What was I saying about should I stay, should I go? Are you going to shit or get off the pot? Are you going to stay? There's some of you choosing to stay, but still being in that state of indecision because you know if it's not working out, you already know that you can be open and try to change shit around, all right? And those of you that are already doing that, there's investment here. There's growth, okay? There's hard work paying off. Your efforts lead to your success. So those of you going, keep freaking going. Keep going. Okay. And then you guys got Libra and you got Capricorn. So let's take a peek and see. What are those messages for you guys? Okay, let's do Capricorn first. So Capricorn. Capricorn often appears when we are under a lot of pressure to succeed, and this can cast a more serious shadow on our personality. This energy can be effectively channeled into anything we want. So grab a pen and paper and outline the steps to reaching your goal. Be realistic, but remember that believing in yourself is the most important part of the process. If you have been pushing hard and not seeing progress, it may be time to take a step back and evaluate your process. Maybe you need to change up your routine or assign certain tasks to specific days when you know they will get your individual attention. Don't worry, you will get to where you want to be. I love that. And then you guys got Libra. All right, and then lastly, you guys got Libra. Libra is a gentle reminder to handle conflicts with grace and poise. Sometimes you have to work with someone you aren't a fan of, but if you keep an open mind, you may find that you share the same goals or at the very least are able to work together amicably. A lot of astrology is about balancing your needs with your wants, sorting out this energy from that energy. But with the Libra scales, it is even more crucial that you weigh both sides of a situation thoroughly. Now is not the time for rash decisions. Okay? All right. So that is for my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I hope you guys, again, I put this here yesterday, I think it was, when I was doing the, I don't remember when the hell I did it, but do you guys see the magician? But it's a 3D magician card. Isn't that cool? I put it here on display as I've been doing readings over the past couple days because it's reminding me of the fact that we're in manifestation mode right now. And it's reminding me to manifest, you know, to think about my dreams, think about my aspirations, my goals, my wishes that I want to come to fruition. So I just thought it's fun to put it there. Again, on my card of the day by Black Ridge Company, by Josie. You got to check her out. I love her stuff. She's amazing. All right. So that is what I have for you guys. Later on, I'm actually going to be posting a new schedule of what I'm going to do and how things will kind of like be uploaded, like when I'll go live, stuff like that, when I'm doing the cooking, what'll be on the schedule this week. Like literally, I'm working on all that shit today. Like I want it done before the week starts. Like I'm literally working on all of that today. Like I'm not playing. So, what are you guys up to for the rest of the day? I forget how much I love these. And this was actually very cheap too. I think I got this at Barnes as well. I think this might have been like 20 or 25. But then like I said, I have a teacher discount. And so I got them for cheaper. But I forget how much I love these. And they're so pretty. Like so pretty. And I love that they're mindful messages. Because it's something, like I said, that kind of pulls you. And it's like, oh shit. Like, yeah. You know? I love these. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. And I can't stop using the beauty tarot. Like, I can't stop using my beauty tarot. Oh, that's good. Whenever I normally do an egg cleanse, I normally just get like a bunch of evil eyes type of thing or whatever. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I never get like anything crazy when I do them. I stopped doing them. Like I stopped doing them. Like when I feel like heavy or I feel like somebody's trying to like maybe mess with my energy or anything like that. Like if I feel something and then I'll do one. But normally, listen, knock on wood, I honestly truly have to say that everybody's really been good to me, to be honest. Like it's very rare that I've had anybody really try to like, you know, be like mean or like nasty or like say anything to me. Like I honestly have to say, like, I'm very grateful and very blessed. Like literally the worst thing that anybody's ever said is that I was fat and that something didn't resonate. And that literally was like 2 different people and that's it. Like literally out of all the people, that's really it. Like literally, I like knock on wood, I have to say. I'm good. Like I literally have to say. And again, when I feel heavy or if I feel like something's, you know, maybe like happening or whatever, that's when I go in and I do a little bit of extra protection. But for the most part, I just do maintenance just to keep energies at bay. So definitely try it. If you've never done it before, you can definitely get into the energy of doing it and practicing. Well, silly, why would you ask your cards if you need to do a cleanse? You should know if you need to do a cleanse or not. You feel your own energy, silly. That's another good point, and that's actually something that I'm going to discuss in the spiritual classes is I know that some of us, because it's happened to me. There was one time for 3 days straight, I stood up and all I did was play with my cards because I had like this energy that was telling me to do it, right? Like I was doing a bunch of different readings and I was doing like a bunch of stuff, whatever. But I definitely realized like there are certain periods where I take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like where it is just too much and then I don't do any readings. As you guys see, I tend to go back and forth a lot. So I don't rely on this unless I'm doing like, let's say, maybe like a money reading on myself or like a career, like, you know, I'll always do things like that. But I don't really pull tarot for myself. I don't pull tarot for myself. I don't. Because any type of guidance that I feel that I need, I'm obviously getting it from either my own guides or maybe if I feel drawn to, you know, watch a reading or whatever, okay, then I'll do that. But as far as for myself, I know I have an addictive personality, and so I don't want to become codependent with my cards, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, Joanna? But that's one of the things I'm going to talk about in my spiritual classes. It's one of the things that I want to talk about. Cause I get that, you know what I'm saying? Like I literally get that. And I've known other people who've gotten like that and stuff like that, where like literally like, you know, there were certain people that I knew that everything was about that. And it literally, it got to them. I'm gonna be honest. Like it literally got to them. Like I was like, yo, like I'm like, but wait a minute. I'm like, why? You know, because the whole point and the whole goal is for us to truly reach that point where we can truly trust our own intuition and our own guidance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my goal with everybody. Literally. My goal is for eventually people not to need the reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually for you to get to a level where you can trust your own gut, your intuition, practice it, like, and then you don't need to trust anybody else's gut or whatever, or need confirmation, because you won't care because you'll know the confirmation for yourself. That's why I always say I really, really, really love life coaching way more, because I incorporate everything. I incorporate my tarot, I incorporate my energy, my gifts, my psychology background. I incorporate everything into the life coaching, and I fucking love it. Yes, Joanna, yes. You'll notice that. Exactly, honey. Yep. You'll notice that. Yep. Yeah, you'll notice that. And I'm a very big fan of oracle cards. Like, and I think you guys know, I've literally always shared this. Oh, I can show you guys my face now. Sorry. Hi, guys. Sorry. I think you guys will know, I always say I love the oracle cards because oracle cards, I mean, I love tarot. Don't get me wrong. Like when you need a straight answer or like whatever you need to, you know, you consult, whatever. But I love oracle cards because they leave such an open space for you to practice your intuition. You know, like you really do. You have to be conscious of what you're feeling. It forces you to be conscious of what you're seeing, what you're hearing. Like it forces you to be more aware, right? And so the oracle cards I love because they'll give you like a message, and that message could resonate within itself. You know what I'm saying? Just with the oracle cards itself. But if you notice, and you know what I mean, if you notice it, like if you truly are getting messages, you know, hearing things, seeing things, whatever, you'll know that once you pull it, like once you pull a card, immediately you might get a completely different message, but it resonates. You understand what I'm saying? So I love oracle cards. I do. I love me a good oracle card. I love them. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. So funny story about this shirt. Y'all know I always got a fucking story. Funny story about this shirt. So there's a movie that I seen, and I think it was called like Prom Night or some shit like that, or Prom. I don't know what the hell it was called, but it was a very old movie with Christina Applegate. She played Kelly on Married with Children, right? This is around the time that she was doing that show. She did this movie, okay? And there was this thing, she played the popular girl, you know, and she had this outfit on that was some sort of fucking pattern, but she called it this color, like, it was like puce or something. I don't know, but it's something that always stood in my mind whenever I think about this movie. So when I seen this shirt, I was like, I like that shirt. I was like, first of all, I like the message because it says choose kindness, right? Anything that has messages on it and I'm a sucker for it. I'm a sucker for it. Everybody knows. I'm very cliche. I'm a walking fucking cliche. You could write a book about me. I'm a fucking cliche. I'm gonna always be that type of person like, hey, good morning. I literally was just talking to Anne about this yesterday. I was telling her how like a lot of jobs, like a lot a lot of people used to hate me because I would walk in and be like, good morning, guys. And they'd be like, yeah, what's so good about it? And I would be like, well, damn. Okay. I'm like, I ruffled some fucking feathers walking up in this bitch this morning. You know what I mean? Like, okay. But I was still, hi, good morning. You could never take me down. You could never take me down. Like, literally. So I chose this shirt because it reminded me of the color of the outfit that she was talking about. Oh, this is a puce, dress or whatever. I don't know. But I love it because it's like pink, but not. Like it's cute. Target has very cute like tees. They have very cute tees. I gotta look over here for the comments, guys. Sorry. I know. That's what I said. Like, I was like, okay. Like, I'm like, well, I'm so sorry that you have a bad fucking day. I was like, but I'm having an amazing fucking day. I'm like, I'm not going to apologize for it. But that's why I would always come in, even every day, because I knew they hated it. I didn't give a damn. Because I knew that eventually by the end of the day, I would always shift their energy. By the end of the day, they were fine. By the end of the day, they were fine. And they were having fun and everything like that. But right when I got in there, they're like, Melissa, it's not even fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, well, but who cares? It's because and it's so funny because we used to answer phones. This was at my job that I used to sit and answer phones all day and talk to patients and everything like that. I used to have patients curse me the fuck out. Let me tell you, I've had patients because I worked for a doctor's office where they did surgeries. So it was people who had lots of pain meds, people who were in a lot of pain because they broke bones and all this stuff, right? So I always tried to remember that when I was on the phone with somebody because some of the girls that I worked with, they would hang up on them. They would make them come back, like call back. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, we don't do shit like that. I'm like, we don't do shit like that. I'm like, how would you feel if you broke a bone and you're in a lot of fucking pain and people keep tossing you around through the phone and you can't reach somebody? I said, wouldn't you be fucking aggravated? I said, I know I'll be fucking aggravated, right? So I always thought about what they were going through because I knew, I'm like, well, I work for this office. I'm like, and I know these are the types of calls we're going to get. They didn't care. And I'll be like, nah, we're not rolling like that, bro. I'm like, no. So they always gave me the difficult patients. Whenever there was a difficult patient, they'd be like, Melissa, line 3. Melissa, line 2. Because I would sit there and I would listen. And I had a way of bringing them from up here to way down here. You know what I'm saying? And all it takes is a little bit of personal support, personal effort, personal attention. It doesn't take much, man. It really don't take much to make people happy. Some people are just happy that you just fucking talk to them. Leggings for $40? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. What kind of leggings was these? Gold leggings? No way. No way. I think this shirt was either 15 or 20 bucks. And even that I thought was expensive for a damn t-shirt. But I just loved it, So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get it. I don't pay more than 20 bucks for tights. Sorry, no. Because what I do is, I used to be very into patterned tights, okay? I do have a couple that I still have that fit me that are patterned, just a couple. But basically what I started doing was just getting extra pairs of either black and then I have blue, brown. I have basic solid colors for tights and then basically just a bunch of different shirts. Oh no, we got to maximize in 2022. We got to maximize in 2022. I remember spending so much money on clothes and then I lost all my weight that I gave all the clothes away. And so there goes all that money down the drain. No, sir. more than 20 bucks for tights. And listen, honestly, they should be about 15. They should be about 15 bucks. They should be between 10 and 15 bucks, to be honest. We shouldn't pay no more than 20 bucks for a pair of tights. Absolutely the hell not. And it depends on what the style is. Like if it's a decent thick tight, then it should be about no more than 20 bucks. Because unless you're selling me a pair of tights that's made out of fucking G material, I ain't paying 40 bucks for that shit. I'm not paying 40 bucks for that. God bless the people who have the money to spend. God bless you if you have the money to spend it. Go spend it. God bless you. No judgment here. I'm just saying that I know from my poor mentality to trying to have that rich mentality, there's just certain things I will not pay for. Yeah, I just feel like it's like literally there's like no point. Maybe a couple staple pieces, you know, like maybe a good jacket, like a couple staple pieces is a good investment where you pay that money because you're going to use it more than one. Listen, 2022, we got to work smarter, not harder. We got to work smarter, not harder. I'm all about trying to figure out ways for us to work smarter, not harder this year. So you're going to see a lot of fucking videos about that. I'm doing a planning video. Like I'm not playing. Like I'm so done, guys. Like literally so done. So done. We're done with all that this year. We're done with all that this year. That's all going out the window. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to just say a quick happy birthday to AM's mom. It's AM's mom's birthday today. She's in Aquario. So I just wanted to say happy birthday to her and that I hope that she has an amazing day. And yeah, that she enjoys her day. So I just wanted to make sure I said happy birthday to her before I forgot. I would have told her the same thing, Divinity. I would have been like, ma'am, yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you. I didn't even realize that was the price. You could take that right on off. I'd be like, you could take that right on off of there because we not playing with that. We not playing with that. And Joanna, that does happen. You want to know why? It's happened to me once before too. It was because I was so overly excited that something fit me. And then I kept thinking, I don't want to gain the weight. I don't want to gain the weight back, whatever. And then it didn't fit me. So make sure when you're getting something new for yourself, keep in that mindset about, no, it's going to fit. It's going to look amazing. Because it really is, man. It all starts up here. I've been there, girl. Man, there was a couple things I had bought that I loved. And then all of a sudden I kept talking negatively and everything like that. And I was like, it doesn't fit. That's what it is, because it all starts up here, girl. It all starts up here. It really do. 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 But yeah, if you just, because you got to be kind to your body. That's all. Speak about it nicely. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to yourself nicely about it. Because I used to talk real nasty to myself. I really did. You don't even want to hear the negative self-talk that I would say to myself. Like, I was like a big bully to myself. I was horrible to myself. I really was. I would always like literally be thinking, whenever something didn't fit me and I went to the store, and I would always be like, you fat bitch. Because you always eating so much. Now you're so fucking fat. I'm like, you don't fit into shit. Get into fucking gear, you bitch. Like, literally, I would literally curse myself out. Literally. Horrible. Not supposed to do that. Like, horrible. But that's what I would do. And then didn't realize, I'm like, now nothing fits. And I'm like, what the hell? And it was because of that, because all the negative self-talk that I would tell myself, you fat bitch. I'm like, first of all, I wouldn't even talk to anybody like that. So I don't know why I was talking to myself like that, but I was. I was talking to myself very nasty. Oh, no. See, that's what I mean, to spend all that money. And then for that shit not to fit, I'll be pissed. I'll be so mad too. I would literally be so mad. And how does that work anyway? Like, Like, how much should a pair of jeans be, really? Like, shouldn't a pair of jeans be no more than like 20, 30 bucks? Like, when did jeans start becoming like $50 and up? Like, when the hell did they start becoming $50 and up? Oh, those sound nice. Those sound super nice. I'm just putting my, I can't remember if I did this already. I didn't. Okay, so I pinned it. I just wanted to make sure I pinned my, my email. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy, Joanna. That's crazy. Are Levi's that expensive? Oh my God. There's these good American jeans that, there's these good American jeans that people keep talking about, like the Khloe Kardashian jeans or whatever the case. And I don't, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is it? I'm like, is it? Is it? Is it? Oh, nice. I've been on the hunt for jean material, but being tights, you know, or like a jean that's stretchy or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm on the hunt. I'm definitely on the hunt for sure. But, all right, guys. So, I'm going to hop off because, again, I still have to do the tweaks on the Crystal 101 video. So, I'm going to do the tweaks on that. And that one I had to do this morning because apparently I felt fucking out last night. I did. I fucking felt like passed the fuck out. So I just have to tweak that one. And then look out later because I'll definitely have some streams that are going to be scheduled so that you guys know this week like what I'm going to be cooking, what I'm going to be up to as far as like videos and things like that. So stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned. And I'll catch you guys later. All right? Make sure you catch the replay if you missed everything because once it loads or whatever, I'm going to do the timestamps. All right? Mwah. I love you guys so much. Hopefully I can hop on later. I just have some work to do, like I said, and then hopefully I can hop on later. And we'll do some other fun reads. We might do individual love reads later. Maybe like I'll go through signs and do individual like little mini love readings or whatever. So, all right. Bye, ladies. I've got tons of leftovers today, like crazy. But let me tell you how good that food was. I literally have to, I ate so much rice this week, guys, that I have to lose the pounds from all the damn rice that I ate this week. Crazy. All right. Mwah. Adios.